Week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Pretty move. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And leading them out is their fifth-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 55 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
To throw, it's May. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now fourth down. And here's Ryan Wright now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 14 carries, 93 yards, and a score.
And last week he had another touchdown to his total. He continues to be the #1 scorer in the league in terms of rushing touchdowns. And what more can you do to help your team than find the end zone?
They run it again with Cook. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. That's recorded by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Patriots nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Patriots offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. They'll throw with May. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Patriots first down.
They go play action now. May. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first two possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
Dances by him. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here for the 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week. It takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7. Allen going to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Cook will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
14. Patriots.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They set up the screen for Henderson. Here's May. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. We're going to throw. May. And hauled in here by Rivera. Short completion, just 4 yards. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's May. He's going to lock one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. It's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. Now Allen, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Allen again. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Here's second and 10. Here's Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great work, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Throwing here is May. Over the middle, complete. That's Carter. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At their 49-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. And incomplete on the deep ball. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good divisional matchup in the black and blue NFC North. And it's JJ to JJ. McCarthy finding the all-world wideout, Justin Jefferson. 16 yards on the touchdown pass. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And we are in Jacksonville, but this is younger brother Trevor Etienne. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. And here's the Saints wideout. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Saints lead it by a point at halftime. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on. The risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bills offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as well. NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Cook. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. He'll try to pick it up himself. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
How about the vision on the run here? This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside, so he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it is 28-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. To the air, May. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Joey Bosa in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the shotgun, May with it. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Joey Bosa in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down. They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, it's May. They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. And here's Ryan Wright now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material. On play action, Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Pats are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They haven't put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's Jones. Nifty move. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And they will take over 1st and 10. Shakir hauls it in. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it's where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Allen now looks to throw. It's caught by Coleman. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
They'll run with Hall. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Hall. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal, you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we're running here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Carter now on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. The tight end in motion right. 2nd and 11. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. They'll look to throw here. He finds Douglas complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll give to Hall. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick,
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run with Hall. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This from 42 yards out. Oh, wait, hold effort has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And they won't run a play here, no victory formation. They will indeed try to get 3 more.
42-yard attempt.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Bills, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.